Pipes, Problems and Reading People is the DVD set that we... Where is it? Pipes, Problems and Reading People is the DVD set that I wish I had when I was first training. What we wanted to do with this is put together a set that explicitly, in as much detail as we can, teaches some of the core methods and techniques in the world of deduction. So you'll find that within each DVD it will take the time to make sure that you are being taken from the ground up. It's not going to assume anything about your skill set. I mean, if you're coming into this with 10-15 years experience already, there'll be something in here for you as well. But what we wanted is for in one place to take anyone that's interested in this field and make them incredible at these core methods. And we think that's what we've done here. It's a big piece, so it's not something you're going to purchase willy-nilly, because it does take a work ethic and a commitment to getting the skills that are taught in here correct. If that's something that interests you, and I surely hope that it is, then this is for you. So within the set, it's not just a one DVD deal and Bob's your uncle. There are 6 in here, 6 DVDs, 1 DVD per each core training methods or technique that we're trying to teach. The first DVD is about mindset and development and correctly developing the logical approach towards the way that you see the world, because it's very different to how you're taught from a social aspect to see things. It is the DVD that sums up the eponymous "you see but you do not observe," and it's how you can perceive things, how you analyze things. We go into detail on the correct mindset, the correct pragmatic approach to whatever problem you're solving, whether that's deduction, induction or abductive theory. There's history, there's technique. It's detailed right the way through. There are games, puzzles, quizzes, everything. DVD 2, personally, is one of my favorites. It's Memory Mastery. And again, that's one of the DVDs that I love, because you get techniques in there from memorizing a list of words to memorizing a person, the way they move, how they were dressed, the changes in their baseline, memorizing smells, memorizing sights and sounds, some of the more challenging things to create mnemonic sets for within your memory palace. There's details on how to create a memory palace literally from the ground up, whether you want it to have a single room for just bits and pieces that you use on a day-to-day basis, or you want to have it completely detailed like Magnuson's and Sherlock Holmes's as well. DVD 3 is body language, reading movements in the face. How am I sitting? What does that mean? Bringing forward the development of proper baseline technique. There's in there from reading movements in the feet, in the legs, in their hips, in the arms, elbows, eyes, face, blinking, blink rates, micro expression training, reading those, putting it all together with the first 2 DVDs so far to make sure that you're reading it from a technically scientific approach and not getting any of the more emotive sides involved that could alter your reasoning. I just had an idea. DVD 4, reading scenes, locations, objects. I'm particularly proud of the work on this because I've not seen anything in a video format to teach this type of thing. It's one thing to read about the details, it's another thing to listen to podcasts about the details, but to actually see them when you're learning. Personally for me, when I'm learning about this type of thing, is a much more easily comprehensible way to go about it. So we're reading phones, clothes, shoes, jewelry, watches. The list really goes on and on. All the accoutrement and paraphernalia that a hypothetical person could have on them at any one time, we are teaching you how to read that within that DVD. DVD 5 is a fun one. Lie detection. Now that's not just lie detection in the words, that's not just lie detection in the body language or the micro expressions, it's lie detection throughout. Now think about that as a term. People can lie about almost anything. I could lie about the colour of my socks right now, and you'd only know that through looking at my socks, not looking at my face. It's this type of idea. Lies can come from anywhere and everywhere. So we will teach you how to read them in the aforementioned ways, but also to how to read them in clothes, how to read them in marks on the body, how to read them in a wallet, or the words that people write down. It goes into as much detail as we believe is humanly possible for a single DVD to contain. Because that, if anything, would be the course that would take several DVDs in and of itself. And DVD 6, that's where you put everything together from the previous 5 DVDs. So we're going to teach you to take in 2 or 3 different streams of information at the same time. Some are written, some are visual, some are audio. We're going to teach you how to read scenes and collate lie detection at the same time whilst reading people. We're going to give you scenarios, we're going to give you tests. We got actors in to test out scenes for you to read. This again is something that we are completely proud of, because there ain't nothing else like it. And that's not an egocentric statement. This way of life is my life, and it's something that I take very seriously. So when I was going to put together a project, I wanted something that would teach you in the way that I wanted to be taught myself, and hopefully we think we've done this right here. So why is this different? Well, to save repeating myself, there's no other way to train like it. There are several online courses you can take with several incredible video instructions that you can get, but they deal with only one of these core methods. There's nothing collated in one place that deals with everything like this, and that's why I believe it to be so unique. So you should only buy this if you're serious about learning these skills. You should only buy this if you're prepared to put in the work. And you should only buy this if you want to be the next Sherlock Holmes. No, I'm only kidding. You should only buy this if you want to see the world as it's intended, without all of the emotional byproducts that colour the way that you, not like you specifically, but colour the way you as a general term are engineered to think, if that makes sense. You want to lift the veils on people and objects and puzzles and problems, whilst having full control of your mind and how to attack these things. This is a transferable entity. It's not just about reading people anymore, or deduction, as the Urban Dictionary term goes. This is so transferable that these skills will help doctors, lawyers, traffic wardens, salesmen, right the way across the board. These are beneficial people skills, all created in one place, just for you. Oh, you want more? Right, go on then. Well, change some of that stuff around.
Alright.
Get your camera out. To point out as well, there's a mirror there, but the only reflection it's giving me is the ceiling.
And there's that mirror.
I think it's just because of how low down I am, it can't reflect back at the angle I need it to be able to. We could have been anything that we wanted to be. I shouldn't be singing that. I should be going da 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 da
If you'd like to come and assess.
Not really changed a whole lot.
Uh-huh.
Except for, the four things. Up the garden path he goes. Sherlock's at a different angle.
He is.
You've changed the cards around.
Yeah.
The globe's now weird. And the sword's moved.
Ah, you're ridiculous. I've got an idea.
Go on.
You're up turning the chair around.
Yeah.
I'll just say to the camera. You know that stuff we did on pen writing?
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me? You're at the number 9. Do the next one smaller. Not as in, but like the whatever you write, make it smaller. Eleven. Do a word. Do a word. See, look at that expression on his face. Right? See, your smile gave you away. I think you're trying to screw with me. I think you wrote down a number. I think you wrote down the number 3. Come in. You want more? Okay, well, here's one for you. You noticed that my hat's come back. So what else is missing?
Buy the DVD.
Subtle. What are you waiting for? So with Memory Palace Creation, the big one, you're going to go to a beach, get an intricate sandcastle pot, fill it up with sand, make sure the top bit's nice and smooth, turn it over, get it off, and if you spray the edge with varnish, it should harden. Then you pick up your now palace, write the word memory into it, and then just beat yourself over the head with it till it goes in. I'm sorry.
I got that.